Okay, thank you. Gracias, gracias. So, if I won the lottery, I will buy a house. Entonces, parte de la oración está en presente y parte de la oración está en futuro, pero está inscrito en simple past. Pero de esta no se preocupen. Esta sí. Esta sí, lo más probable que veamos. Esta de acá no. La de abajo no. So, these four reasons are when we use, or these four examples are when we use simple past. But how do we form the simple past? Any questions? Antes que siga. Any questions about this? In general, en general, es para hablar de acciones que ya terminaron en el pasado. That's when we use the simple past. Cosas que ya se acabaron. So, first we have the simple past with the verb to be. So, we have the structure, which is the subject, was or were, depending on the subject, depending on el sujeto. El was or were is the verb to be, and the complement of the sentence. The negative, we have subject, wasn't or weren't, or was not or were not, dependiendo si lo escriben, lo contraen o lo escriben completo, and the complement of the sentence. And then we have the interrogative where we put was or were at the beginning, and then the subject and the complement of the sentence. So here we have some examples. When it's I, he, she, and it, we use was. Usamos was. When the you, we, and they, we use were. So I was sad today. You were happy last night. We have a time expression. He wasn't sad yesterday. Was she sad yesterday? So as you can see, the was after the subject or the subject pronoun, wasn't and was at the beginning. Where, weren't, and where. So that's how we form the simple past with the verb to be. Any questions about this? Have you seen this before at school or maybe last year with the other English teacher? Yes? Okay. So this is like a review, kind of. Okay, so if you have seen this already, let's continue. And then we have this simple past with the common verbs. We have the affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Estos son los verbos comunes, todos los otros verbos. Que no sea el verbo ser, que es el verb to be. Subject, verb, plus ed, agregándole la ed, we make it in simple past, and the complement of the sentence. We have the negative, the subject, did not or didn't, did not or didn't. Those are to make a negative. And then we have the verb in infinitive. Aquí el verbo no se cambia. No se le agrega ed, no se le hace ningún cambio. Entonces, si su verbo es, entre paréntesis, dice work, and it's a negative sentence, in simple past va a decir work, se deja como work, si está en paréntesis. O sea, cuando están en paréntesis es lo de ejemplo. Si es que es una oración negativa. We do not change the verb in simple past in negative sentences. And the complement of the sentence. And then interrogative, did, at the beginning, the subject, and also the infinitive verb. No se cambia el verbo. And the complement of the sentence. So, she checked her patients 2 hours ago. Okay, here lo cambiamos. Check es el verbo, that's the verb. Someone's coming in. Check es el verbo. Y después para hacerlo en pasado, we add ed at the end. Her patients 2 hours ago. Then for negative sentences, I didn't or did not work. Work es el verbo en infinitivo. Y no se cambia. We do not make any change here. And at the hospital yesterday. And then it says, did you inject the patient in the morning? Inject, that's our verb. It has no changes. It remains the same. Aquí, we only change it right here. In the other type of questions, we don't change it. Okay, and then we have the simple past ending rules. But before we look at that, any questions up to now? Is it something that's not clear? About the structure with common verbs? ¿Todo bien? Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so if there are no questions, let's continue. Okay, so the simple past with the ed ending rule. So how we've seen before with other verbs, tenses, here we have another rule here. So the first one says when a verb ends in e, we add d after. So if se termina en la e, se le agrega solamente la d. So live, lived, stare, stared. When a verb ends in a vowel plus y, we add ed. So si termina en una vocal con y, we add ed at the end. Play, a vowel plus y, played. Stay, stayed. So that's another rule. And then when a verb ends in a consonant and a y, change the y to an I and add ed. O sea, estas algunas reglas empiezan a aparecer de cómo se agrega esta terminación. Se usan las terminaciones al final de los verbos. So try, tried, carry, carried. Creo que era en simple past, que también si terminaba con y, consonante y, también se le cambiaba la y por una i, I think. So some of the rules repeat. Okay, and here it says, when a verb has one syllable, single vowel, and ends in a single consonant, we double the final consonant and add ed. Entonces, cuando tiene una sola sílaba, una sola vocal, y termina en una sola consonante, duplicamos la última consonante and add ed. So nod, nodded, rip, ripped. As you can see, the D is doubled and the P is also doubled. And lastly, when the verb has two syllables, stressed on the second syllable, and ends in a single consonant, we double the final consonant and add ed. Entonces sí, tiene dos sílabas. Está acentuada en la segunda sílaba, and ends in a single consonant y termina en una sola consonante, we double the consonant and add ed. So we double the consonant and add ed. So that's that one will be like the hardest one, I think. This one is the hardest one. But I'm not sure if we're going to look at verbs like this. Maybe not. Pero commit, prefer. Entonces, it's, aquí está acentuada en mit y en prefer. I mean, in fair. So that's why we doubled the last consonant. And then, okay. So we have the common verbs, but then we have irregular verbs. And there are verbs, and there's some verbs that do not follow the same rules. Here's this is a list of the most important ones. Entonces, no todos los verbos van a seguir esta regla. Van a haber verbos que esa regla no se puede usar. Y esta es una lista de los más comunes. It's going to be here on the PPT for you guys to see it later. ¿Cómo saber cuál es irregular y cómo saber cuál es normal? No, eso es cosa de como es de práctica nomás. Uno no va, o sea, no hay una forma de identificarlos. Sí, es memorizar nomás y practicar inglés. Es la única forma, porque no hay forma de cómo, así como ver el verbo y acordarse, oh, no, ese es irregular. But here's a list for you guys to have. Estos son unos pocos nomás, porque hay muchos más.
It's 10 hours.
And then we have time expressions. Some time expressions associated with the simple past: yesterday, last night, last week, last month, on Monday, Tuesday, etc. In 1990, 2005, 2013. As you can see, all of these expressions they already ended. Si uno usa estas expresiones porque ya terminaron ya. Ayer ya terminó. Anoche ya terminó. Last week también ya terminó. So the simple past is used for actions that already ended in the past. Any questions? No? Okay. Okay, that's good. Acuérdense, es que si tienen preguntas, you can always ask me. Don't be shy. No tengan miedo. Para los demás. Si algo que no entienden o necesitan que se lo aclare, I can answer any questions that you guys have. But if there are no questions, let's continue. Okay, so we're gonna practice. We're gonna practice here. Pense. Okay, so we have to unjumble the sentences. Tienen que ordenar las oraciones. You have to write it in the correct form. So let's begin. Let's look at the first one. Okay, so the sentence is mixed. Está mezclada la oración. You guys have to tell me which words go in what order. ¿En qué orden van las palabras? O alguien que quiera hacerlo y yo les doy el control para controlar el mouse. Is anyone brave enough to do this? Okay, Sandra. Okay, Sandra, debería poder controlar el mouse. You guys have to help her. Tienen que ayudarla. Yeah, very good. Al principio tiene que ir desde arriba abajo. Okay, very good. Diciendo the nurse injected. Sí, cuando estén buenas va a salir así. Les va a salir un punto. Very good. So the nurse injected. Who did she inject? ¿A quién? Who did she inject? The nurse injected. Okay, very good, yes. The nurse injected the patient, okay. With different medication, very good. Very good. Okay, someone else. Alguien más. Does anyone wants to do this one? Any volunteers? Anyone? Okay, Kiara wants to go. Where are you? Okay. Go ahead, Kiara. Remember to help your classmate. Traten de hablar. No usen tanto el chat. Start talking. Dígale las palabras. So it's easier. Sandra says they. Okay, they did. Very good. Carla says they did not. Okay, they did not observe. So that's our verb, observe. El verbo, it does no cambia in simple past. They did not observe the presentation. Okay. Very good on how. ¿Qué quiere la presentación? Two, very good. Good, very good. An IV line, very good. Okay, thank you, Kiara. Pensé, déjame ver. Aquí. Okay, so they did not observe. Did not observe. That's our simple past. The presentation on how to put an IV line, de cómo poner to put an IV line. Very good. Creo que alguien quería entrar, or did I already? Creo que ya las dejé. Okay. Do we have another volunteer or anyone who wants to do this? Come on, guys, you can do it. Ustedes pueden. Alguien que se atreva a hacerlo. Okay, Ivania. Let's see. Okay, Ivania, there you go. So help your classmates. I mean, help your classmate, guys. Tienes que arrastrarlo. Okay, did he put? Very good. Did he put this scalpel on the desk? Very good. Yes, perfect. Very good. Very good, Ivania. Very good. So did, to begin the questions in the simple past, we begin with did. Did he put? The verb stays the same, no cambia. Did he put the scalpel on the desk? Puso, I don't know how this is called in Spanish, but the scalpel en la mesa. Very good. Okay, this one's super easy. So, she was a yes. Thank you, Denise. She was a doctor. Ya estaba casi lista. Very good. Oops. Any volunteers to do this one right here? Any volunteers? Anyone who's brave enough to do this? No volunteer? If you're a volunteer, I'm gonna do it then. So, what goes first? ¿Qué va primero? Okay, the. And next, the what? The kid. Nope, it's not the kid. The paramedic. Yes, the paramedic. What's our verb? Did? No, no, I did. Esto es aid. A-I-D. No, it's not did. Okay, you're saying the paramedic at, no. We're at the hospital. No. We're missing our verb. Nos falta el verbo. Which one is the verb? First aid son el equipo ese, la cajita esa. No, bueno, una cajita, pero first aid son los primeros auxilios. Left, yes, very good. Left, the leave. Este es un irregular verb. This is an irregular verb. Left es dejar. Okay, left. What did he leave? ¿Qué dejó? He left. The first aid kit. Ya, eso sí. Bueno, first aid no era kit, era kit. Era con T, pero no sé, I don't know why it put a, I don't know why it put a D. Pero era first aid kit, not kid. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. But the paramedic left an irregular verb, que es the leave, leave, que significa dejar o irse. The paramedic left the first aid kit. El paramédico dejó las cosas de primeros auxilios en el hospital, at the hospital. Very good. Okay, and this one, do we have a volunteer or do I do it? Okay, so what goes first? How do we begin our sentence? Okay, did we need? What comes? Did we need? No. Sí, debería ser forceps, pero something's wrong here. A ver. Ya, ese for no va. I'm sorry, no sé qué pasó con estas oraciones, pero did we need forceps? No for forceps. Ese for no va. For this procedure, yes. Yeah, I don't know what happened. No sé qué pasó. But ese for no va ahí. Este de acá. Era, did we need forceps for this procedure? Qué raro. Okay, maybe this one it's not wrong. Okay, so how do we begin? ¿Qué dice acá? Espérese. Melanie, you asked me what it says here. No, este for que le estoy diciendo, este for no va ahí. No sé por qué se pasó, pero no va ahí. La oración es, did we need forceps for this procedure? Sí. Eso es. Este for no sé qué pasó. Así que ignoren ese que está acá entre need y forceps. Ok, ahora sí. So how do we begin this sentence? He didn't. Okay, he didn't tell. Who did he not tell? Parent. He didn't tell his parents. Yes, very good. His parents. What didn't he tell? ¿Qué no les dijo? About his broken arm. Very good. No le dijo a sus papás sobre su brazo roto. Very good. Okay, and here we have a question. How do we begin this question? Did did what? Who are our subjects? Did John and Julie. What did John and Julie do? Observe. Very good, observe. El verbo se quedó. Did John and Julie observe? Did John and Julie observe his surgery? You guys are saying his? It's not his. Okay, observe the surgery. I know the patient, yes, the patient. During his surgery, very good. I see. It was a little confusing. Okay, and here. How do we begin this sentence right here? She bumped es golpearse. She bumped. What did she bump? Her head, very good. Her head. Where did she bump it? ¿Dónde se la golpeó? ¿O contra qué? With what? On the wall. Very good. And what are we missing here? In the dark. Very good. She bumped her head on the wall in the dark. Se golpeó la cabeza en la noche. O sea, en la oscuridad. Okay. And this one right here? How do we begin this sentence right here? Might cough. We're missing the subject. My brothers, good. My two brothers, yes. My two brothers coughed. Very good. Mis dos hermanos tosieron. And what are we missing here? All night long. Very good. Okay, and here, this one's easy. So here we have a simple past with the verb to be. She wasn't. Yep, she wasn't a scrub nurse. Very good. And here, how do we begin this sentence right here? I didn't. I didn't inject the patient. The last patient? No. The patient last night. Anoche, last night. Here we have a time expression, last night. I didn't inject the patient last night. Okay, and here. Did I? The verb. Did I finish the Esto tiene que haber sido una sola cosa, pero es como un número 1 este. Este es un número 1, no es una I, una I. Did I finish the nursery? Ese es un 1, nursery 1 homework. Yes, very good. Okay, and this one, we have two more. Sí, era un 1 esa. Era como, terminé la tarea de, como de enfermería 1. Yeah, that's what it meant to say. Yeah. Okay, and here, this is a sentence. In the ER? No. Two, yes, two. Está en mayúscula, two. 2 weeks ago, yes. Very good. 2 weeks ago. Empezamos con el time expression. 2 weeks ago. Our subject. Which one is our subject? Or pronoun subject? We. Okay, we. And the verb? Saw. Very good. Saw es un irregular verb. In simple past, de sí, de ver. We saw. What did you see? What did you guys see? We saw die. I think it's A. We saw. No, it's not die. Not die. We saw a patient die. A patient. Okay, die no va ahí. Okay, in the ER. In the ER, die. Very good. So 2 weeks ago, time expression. Saw, irregular verb, de sí, de ver. Patient died in the ER. Vimos un paciente morir en emergencias. Very good. Die es morir. That's what die means. Decían que habían visto un paciente morir en emergencias. Okay. And here. I did not. Okay. Our verb. Take. Take, very good. Take that. What didn't you take? That patient's pulse. Very good. And the last one. What's the okay, they, yeah, we begin with it. They were. So this is with the verb to be, where. Oh no. See. So this is with the verb to be. They were finished. No. Two. Oops. No, it's not two. They were the finished, the two, or the first. Which one is it? The first to finish. Fueron los primeros en terminar. Very good. Very good, guys. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, now we're gonna read a small article about Florence Nightingale and complete the missing verbs with the simple past. I'm sure you guys know who Florence Nightingale is. You must know if you're studying nursing. So, saben o no? You guys know who she is? No es la persona que sale acá. Okay. Yes. Exactly, Kiara. Yes, her. So, en Edmodo, si van a la clase de hoy día, unit, no sé si lo agregué. Sí, sí están. Yeah. There's a document here in Edmodo that you have to download. Se ve así. Le faltan los verbos in simple past. So you guys have to complete that in breakout rooms, and then we're going to read it all together here and write the correct answers. Okay? Any questions? Okay. I'm going to open the breakout rooms so you guys can work together and complete the paragraph, and then we're going to read it all together here. So start joining your breakout rooms. Any questions you can ask me. You can call me. Okay, so let's wait for everyone to come back. No, esto no. Aquí sí. Do we all come back? ¿Volvimos todo ya o todavía faltan? Ah, no, sí, sí. Son 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Se fueron un montón. Okay, let's begin. Let's see. Vamos a hacerle un poquito de zoom. Okay, so any volunteers that wants to start reading? Cuando van leyendo, van diciendo la respuesta correcta. O sea, el verbo que falta en simple past. Anyone who wants to read first?
Yo leo, profe.
Okay, Denise, go ahead.
Ya. Así. No puedo minimizar esto. Yeah. Florence Nightingale was born in Italy on the
12.
12th of May, no sé decir la fecha.
1820.
1820.
Mm-hmm.
She was named after the city of Florence.
Mm-hmm.
Florence's father, William Nightingale, was a rich banker. By the time she was 12,
Mm-hmm.
she was determined to do something worthwhile.
Yeah.
She liked it.
Ya, termina de leer esa oración. Y después coge a alguien.
She liked books.
Okay, she liked, not like it, she liked.
Likes.
She liked books. Very good. Now pick someone else to continue reading.
Yeah. Sandra.
Okay, Sandra.
Yeah. She enjoyed.
No
sé si está bien dicho.
Sí,
Enjoyed.
enjoyed.
Caring for sick farmers on her
Fathers.
estate. She used every spare minute to learn from nursing books.
Mm-hmm.
She visited hospital in London and the surrounding area.
Mm-hmm.
Her parents Eh,
En negativa.
didn't want
Didn't want. Very good.
her working in those dirty hospital, but she was determined.
Very good. Now pick someone else to continue.
A ver, ¿qué compañero más hay? La Ivania.
Okay, Ivania. Ivania, you do this small paragraph. Hace este pequeñito párrafo.
Completo, profe.
Yes.
Yeah. In 1851, Florence went to Germany to a Christian nursing school for women. She learned
She
nursing,
learned. Very good.
nursing for 3 months. It was hard work, but she loved it. She was an excellent student, and after her graduation, she returned to
Returned.
London.
Uh-huh.
Returned to London and got a job running a hospital.
Okay, very good. Pick someone else to continue.
La Carla.
Okay, Carla.
¿Cuál Carla?
That's a good question.
La Carla Araya.
Okay, Carla. Ahí.
Gracias. Hoy no veo, profe, la pantalla.
You can't see it?
Ay, no,
No
la
se
veo
ve.
negra.
Eso es raro.
Es que estoy en celo y
Ah,
la acabo de ver, pero ahora no la veo.
Yo leo, profe.
ok, Carla Martínez entonces. ahead.
During the Korean War, she was put in charge for nursing. She went to the battlefield
Battlefield. Mhm.
with 38 nursing, and the hospital was a huge, dirty barrack building. She got.
She got. Very good. This is an irregular verb. She got.
Mean to clean it up and manage it,
Mhm.
and to get to the supplies
Supplies.
they need.
Very good.
At night, Florence walked
Walked.
around the walls,
Mhm.
and she sat with dying soldiers.
Dying soldiers. Very good. Okay, pick someone else to continue.
La Kiara.
Okay, Kiara. Kiara, are you there?
She
Okay.
easy. She brought letters home for men who could not write. She carried
Carried. Very good.
a lantern, so the soldiers called her the lady with the lamp.
Mhm.
She saved
Saved. Very good.
thousands lives. Florence worked so hard she became ill, but she went on bright letters, collecting facts and figures.
Very good. Okay, and finally, Carla Araya. Now that you can see it.
Yeah. In 1907, she was awarded
Awarded. Yeah. Award.
the Order of Merit.
Awarded.
She was the first woman to receive this honor.
Mhm.
Florence Nightingale died on the 13th of
Sí, sí, sí.
August
Mhm.
in 1910.
10.
She showed that trained nurse and clean hospital helped sick
Helped.
people. Se me corre todo.
I'm sorry.
Sick people get better. She was the founder of modern nursing.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, so yes, Florence Nightingale was the founder of modern nursing. She revolutionized nursing and wrote a book, escribió un libro. She wrote a book on how to be a nurse and what methods and skills and everything that you needed to know how to help patients get better, how to run a hospital, como mantener un hospital limpio y entrenar a muchas enfermeras in her time. Very good. So you've heard about, habían escuchado de ellas en su carrera. O sea, you had to. Tenían que. Let's see. So she was the first woman to be given the Order of Merit, which is a British thing. And she made a difference because without her, there wouldn't be nursing and you guys wouldn't be studying nursing. Sin ella no hubiese existido su carrera. Very good. Okay, so now we are going to watch a video. Vamos a ver un video. It's similar to what we just read. Es parecido a lo que leímos. But then we're going to answer 3 questions. How did she reduce the death rate in military hospitals? What do you think Florence's personality was like? And why did you decide to study nursing? Pero eso ya es una opinión personal. So we're going to watch this video. It doesn't have subtitles, no tiene los subtítulos, but it should be simple. Harto de lo que leímos aparece en el video. Okay? So, dígame si es que lo escuchan. Cuando le ponga play. Can you hear it? See? Okay. Okay, so it's Florence Nightingale changing the field of nursing. Fast facts. Son como hechos rápidos. They're going to tell you about her.
Florence Nightingale was a pioneer of public health and the founder of modern nursing.
Because of Florence Nightingale, nursing is one of the most regulated and respected professions in the world.
Named after her city of birth, Florence, Italy, Florence Nightingale was born on May 12, 1820, into an upper-class British family.
As a woman of her time and her class, it would have been expected that she would marry, maintain a lovely home, and be a hostess. But Florence Nightingale had very different plans. Though at the time nursing was not a respected profession, Nightingale felt very called to become a nurse.
At age 24, Nightingale defied her parents' expectations to marry a suitable match and left England to study at the Kaiserswerth Hospital in Dusseldorf, Germany.
When she returned from Germany, she took a job as a nurse at a hospital in London, and she was eventually promoted after only a year to be head of nursing there.
She improved sanitary conditions so much that she garnered a reputation as a reformer and as an advocate for public health.
During the Crimean War, the British press made public the horrendous conditions of the wounded soldiers in Turkey. The army turned to Florence Nightingale for help.
Sidney Herbert, Secretary at War, reached out directly to Nightingale. When Nightingale and her band of nurses arrived at Scutari, the hospital in the Crimea, they were shocked at what they found.
The field hospitals were positioned on cesspools of putrid water. Patients were lying in their filth. More soldiers were dying from infections than they were from wounds sustained on the battlefield.
Many of the reforms that Florence Nightingale instituted were quite revolutionary. Nightingale insisted that there be fresh air and water for all the soldiers, that recuperating soldiers receive healthy food to eat to help make them better, and that all of the bandages and sheets and blankets were adequately laundered each day.
By the time she was done, Florence Nightingale had succeeded in reducing the death rate within these military hospitals by 2/3.
Known as the Angel of the Crimea, Nightingale returned to England and received a hero's welcome, a medal from Queen Victoria, and a gift of $250,000. She devoted the rest of her life to effecting change in medical care.
In 1860, Florence Nightingale founded at St. Thomas Hospital in London the Nightingale Training School for Nurses.
She was a pioneer in the use of cutting-edge statistical methods of the time to design hospitals and medical systems to maximize the health of the community at large.
This really helped her to make her message known to the parliamentarians and government agencies who would make important decisions about hospitals and healthcare.
In her later years, Nightingale was officially honored by Germany, France, Norway, and numerous prestigious British societies. She died at her London home on August 13, 1910.
The fact that we have a nursing profession today is in large part thanks to the work of Florence Nightingale.
Okay. You need to watch it again to answer. Oops. To answer this question, the question says, "How did she reduce the death rate in military hospitals?" And they give free examples. Do you need to watch that section again, or do you guys know the answer? Anyone? Again, okay. Acuérdense la pregunta, how did she reduce the death rate in military hospitals? Y dan tres como razones. O sea, no razones, pero explican tres cosas de cómo lo hizo. And then la otra son preguntas de opinión.
Florence Nightingale was a pioneer of public health and the founder of modern medicine.
Because of Florence Nightingale, nursing is one of the most regulated and respected professions in the world.
Named after her city of birth, Florence, Italy, Florence Nightingale was born on May 12, 1820, into an upper-class British family.
As a woman of her time and her class, it would have been expected that she would marry, maintain a lovely home, and be a hostess. But Florence Nightingale had very different plans. Though at the time nursing was not a respected profession, Nightingale felt very called to become a nurse.
At age 24, Nightingale defied her parents' expectations to marry a suitable match and left England to study at the Kaiserswerth Hospital in Dusseldorf, Germany.
When she returned from Germany, she took a job as a nurse at a hospital in London, and she was eventually promoted after only a year to be head of nursing there.
She improved sanitary conditions so much that she garnered a reputation as a reformer and as an advocate for public health.
During the Crimean War, the British press made public the horrendous conditions of the wounded soldiers in Turkey. The army turned to Florence Nightingale for help.
Sidney Herbert, Secretary at War, reached out directly to Nightingale. When Nightingale and her band of nurses arrived at Scutari,
Por ahora viene la...
they were
Ahora
shocked
viene.
at what they found.
Field hospitals were positioned on cesspools of putrid water. Patients were lying in their filth. More soldiers were dying from infections than they were from wounds sustained on the battlefield.
Many of the reforms that Florence Nightingale instituted were quite revolutionary.
Ahora.
Nightingale insisted that there be fresh air and water for all the soldiers, that recuperating soldiers receive healthy food to eat to help make them better, and that all of the bandages and sheets and blankets were adequately laundered each day.
By the time she was done, Florence Nightingale had succeeded in reducing the death rate within these military hospitals by 2/3.
Known as the Angel of the Crimea, Nightingale returned to England and received a hero's welcome, a medal from Queen Victoria, and a gift of $250,000. She devoted the rest of her life to effecting change in medical care.
In 1860, Florence Nightingale founded at St. Thomas Hospital in London the Nightingale Training School for Nurses.
She was a pioneer in the use of cutting-edge statistical methods of the time to design hospitals and medical systems to maximize the health of the community at large.
This really helped her to make her message known to the parliamentarians and government agencies who would make important decisions about hospitals and healthcare.
In her later years, Nightingale was officially honored by Germany, France, Norway, and numerous prestigious British societies. She died at her London home on August 13, 1910.
The fact that we have a nursing profession today is in large part thanks to the work of Florence Nightingale.
Did you guys get it now? Did you get the answer for this one? What were the free reforms they say on the video that she did to military hospitals? Yes. Oops. Fresh air, no refresh, fresh air and water, and clean water. En clean water, entonces aire fresco y agua limpia. What else? What was the second one? Did you get the second one? Sí, sí, pero esa es como la idea general. Aquí son más específicas. We're missing two. Did anyone get them? No one? Sí. Okay. No sandwiches, but yes. No es sándwiches, pero sí. La segunda era sobre la comida. Food for soldiers who were recuperating. Comida para los soldados que se estaban recuperando, para hacerlos más fuertes, para ayudarlos a que se recuperen bien. Yes, she gave them food. Very good. And the last one. What was the last one? Esta tiene que ver con lavar cosas. What did she tell them to wash? ¿Qué dijo que tenían que lavar? Okay, yes. No la ropa en sí, but the sheets, las sábanas, and bandages. Y las... ¿cómo se llama esto? Las vendas, yes. Bandages needed to be washed. Very good. Yes, las vendas. Very good, sí. Las sábanas y lo que iban en las camas y las vendas tenían que lavarse. No pueden estar usando las mismas cosas sucias. It was hard? No tenía subtítulos. That's the sad part. No había cómo ponerle. Okay, for Sandra it was hard. Did anyone find it hard also? Harto de lo que decían fue lo que leímos. Okay. Harto de lo que decías era lo que habíamos leído. Y habían unas cosas nuevas. Se escuchaba muy bajo, ok. Huh. Bueno, si se escuchaba bajo, lo siento. I'm sorry. No sabía. You guys should have told me. Me hubiesen dicho. Ok. Ya, aquí tenemos otra pregunta, but it's more of a personal opinion. Esto no tiene que ver con el video. What do you guys think Florence's personality was like? ¿Cómo era su personalidad? What do you guys think? Okay, so she was hard working. Very good. What else? She was compassionate and revolutionary. She was kind, yes. She had to be kind. Very good. What else do you guys think? She was a strong woman. Yeah, she was intelligent, intelligent. Yeah. She was creative. Very good.
It's 11 hours.
Okay, so yes, she was a strong woman for her time. Para la época, she was a really strong woman. She was a pioneer. Very good. Yes, she was a pioneer. Any other adjectives that you might think fit for Florence Nightingale? This is a good list. Esta es una buena lista. It's a good list. Anyone else? Or should we move on to the next question? Okay, I think that's it. And oops, the last question. Why did you decide to study nursing? Creo que nunca se la preguntó. But this is a personal question. Why did you decide to study nursing? Una pregunta más profunda. Okay. But did you like nursing? Okay, you're not sure because I want to learn to care for and help people in circumstances at any place. Okay, very good, Denise. Very good. So Denise wants to care for people and help. Sandra is still not sure. Bueno, sí, se entiende que todavía no. Que algunos todavía no han tenido la experiencia. Anyone else that wants to share why they decided to study nursing? ¿Alguien más que de antes tenía la idea de estudiar nursing and you had a reason for it? Quería hacer algo que tuviera relación con la salud, pero quería... Okay. Okay, very good, Kiara. So Kiara wanted to study nursing because she wanted to study something related to health, but she could be close to people and she had bad experiences with other nurses, so she wanted to change that. Very good. Thank you, Kiara. Anyone else that wants to share? Or is that it? ¿Cuántos son? Okay, Carla says that she liked what Kiara said. Yeah, it's really, I like it too. It was really good. Okay, that's good also. Yeah, it can come in handy in other situations. Very good. Anyone else? Or is that it? Okay, I think that's it. Oops, no, eso no es lo que quería hacer. Okay, sí, that's it. Okay, so that's it. Very good, guys. You did a wonderful job today. Hicieron muy bien. Any questions about what we have seen today? Any doubts? No questions? No? No? Okay. I'm gonna ask una pregunta, pero una pregunta. ¿Saben? Este personaje es de una película. Do you know what movie it is from? No? No one has watched this movie. Okay, so hay una película que se llama One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. No sé cómo se llama en español, pero se llama así. Y hay una enfermera en esta película. Y deberían de verla, porque es como no tienen que ser. That's how you should not be cuando empiecen a trabajar. Yes, Nurse Ratched. El nombre de la película es One Flew Over. Hay una serie de Netflix que hicieron también, que se llama Ratched, que está relacionada a esta película que es de los años 70. It's called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Nunca sean como esa enfermera. Because that's not how you guys should be. Es muy buena la película, si la quieren ver. Trabaja Jack Nicholson, que es un actor muy bueno de esos tiempos. Y hay unos cuantos famosos más por ahí. But you guys should watch it. If there are no more questions from today's class, you're free to go, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Nos veríamos el miércoles para ver el past continuous. Y quizás jugamos un Kahoot también. Yo creo que sí. Para repasar lo que hemos visto. Okay, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye bye.